So I'm trying to locate the plinth that's meant to mark the main shaft down to the Gresford mines, and I followed the instructions. Left off the Gresford roundabout, miss the first left, take the second left until you come to Bender's Paper Cups. But upon approaching the gate, and as I'm a law-abiding citizen, I'm confronted with this. And I don't believe I'm authorised. So I'm going to shoot the video from here, but perhaps I should pop down on another day to seek some permission. I've always been deferential, bloody bane of my life. But there we go. So I'm going to shoot the video from here, outside the gates. Good morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning in February. I don't know what the date is, but it's February and it's absolutely gorgeous, really mild, lovely walking weather. And this is the 11th of 53 consecutive 5-mile walks from the Gresford Disaster Memorial to the Miners' Rescue and back again. At 10 p.m. on the evening of Friday the 21st of September, the night shift commences. And it's from this point here, outside Bender's Paper Cups on the Gresford Industrial Park, where so many men would enter the Dennis section for the last time. At 10:35 p.m, haulage begins with men working at most parts of the face. David Jones tests for gas on routine inspections before reaching the coal face. At 2 a.m, most men are having their snapping. David Jones, at a different part of the face, hears a loud blast and is thrown off his feet. The lamps go out, the air gets warmer, and he's hit by a shower of dust and stone. Jones remarks to his colleague, "Well, we're in a right mess, aren't we?" Somewhere else below ground, two brothers, both cutters, John Edward Samuel and Albert Samuel, hear a thud and a heavy gust of air sends them staggering. Albert asks, "What the hell's that?" John replies, "It's the bottom end, gone." At the pit bottom, Edward Williams, a haulage attendant, is perturbed that the haulage has not moved for a while. He hears a distant rumbling. It came nearer until it was like thunder and a big bang, and then the place was all black. You couldn't see a thing. Some way along the haulage road is Isaac Williams, spotting for derailed tubs. He pours water over his scarf and wraps it round his face to avoid suffocation from a dense cloud of dust that's emerged. Rope splicer Henry Tomlinson rushes out of his cabin at the sound of an explosion and scolds some miners amused by the state of their dust-covered clothing and faces. Tomlinson leaves to collect some stretchers. The night overman, realising something serious is occurring, phones the manager, telling him, "Something's happened down the Dennis. I think it's exploded." The realisation that something catastrophic had happened had sunk in. This walk is dedicated to Samuel Davis, Thomas Davis, William Davis, Thomas Dodd and Frederick Duckett. As well as trawling the web for information about the disaster, two specific publications have become important sources of information, and it's important here to acknowledge them. They are Gresford, The Anatomy of a Disaster by Stanley Williamson, and the Gresford Letters, Aftermath of a Disaster by Beverly Timson.